2 across. And you have to be quick with it. You have to be quick with it. So we'll get Brick's ability up there. She did pop that one mine for us. Hopefully the Zookas don't pop those. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that could cost us the whole raid, guys. Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the easiest and the best way to clear your map unboosted right now, and that's going to be using the Rifle All-zooka Medic shield with the Ice Shield strategy, guys, which is very important. But first, big shout out to Voodoo. He gets the operation hit of the day, guys. We're gonna go ahead and play this in 4-speed, but just look at this magic he works here. He throws out the Zookas on the left side there to take care of that rocket launcher. Then he gets a nice landing going up here. He's going to be able to farm up some of these cells and avoiding the mines, unlike the chicken does when we just drive right over them, guys. But this was pretty crazy. So he just sneaks his way right in. Like, he gets so close to all these mines. It was just kind of crazy. So and then he gets up on the core. Unfortunately, unable to finish because there was, I mean, like, look at all the stuff that's around the core. There's like 6 different shocks that are required. So big shout out to Voodoo. Op hit of the day, guys. Let's go ahead, dive on into our map here. We're going to go ahead and destroy this NPC base. And yeah, so this is just going to be like an example kind of map clear strategy, I guess. I haven't looked at or scouted any of these bases yet, so it's going to be a very kind of raw look here. So I guess this is a somewhat common, actually this is a really weird base. Like, he has all offensive statues with 2 shields, but he has the shields in front of the HQ for some reason. I don't know, guys, I don't know. But either way, that does not change the attack strategy whatsoever. When I'm using Rifle All-zooka Medic with the Ice Shield, it's going to be the same kind of layout, I guess. It looks like this guy has hidden mines behind his statues, I'm thinking, guys. So we'll go ahead, we'll launch out the troops like this. I'm going to throw a bucket of critters behind these statues because I'm thinking there's mines back there. I guess not. It's just kind of an interesting looking pattern. But like I said before, the biggest thing when you're using the Ice Shield is to get one off right at the start. That's going to be key to your attack. Usually they have like front-loaded mortars and stuff, but you see right here, I've only lost like 2 riflemen. So it just comes down to being able to keep your riflemen alive, and then you're going to be okay. Like, the scariest part of a Rifle All-zooka Medic raid is always right at the beginning when you have everything targeting all your troops. So if you can survive that and kind of work your way through the base, usually you're going to be fine. So we'll get a shock one here on this hot pot, and this was kind of an easy one. We just really like plowed right through the center. There wasn't a whole pile of strategy that really went into this attack, but regardless, we'll take the win, and we will move on to the next one here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and see, this is where you want your hot pot. That's exactly where you want to put a hot pot, is right behind the shield. Because your troops aren't just going to run over. Like, those shields were such stupid spots because I was going there anyways, and I'm going to take down everything that's in front of me. So put your shields in the back, put your hot pots behind the shield. That's going to be the best way to get value out of your hot pots, guys. So let's go ahead and give a big shout out to the commenter of the day, and that is going to be Boom Beach Wise. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel, guys. Okay, so whenever I don't see a shield, I always go All-zooka, regardless of how much ice the guy has. It's always a better option to go All-zooka because with battle orders you can get so much damage off in 4 volleys of Zookas that it doesn't matter how much ice he has, to be honest. Unless he's like some kind of psycho and has like 6, like, I don't know, like 3, 4 boosted, like 6 plus unboosted, it's not really a problem for All-zookas to take care of. So we'll see if we can put this into practice. And yeah, so 2 smoke landing. Put all the Zookas out just to the right side of the center. That's going to allow you to get most of them right sucked up in there. Okay, we're going to take a little damage from the rocket, but that's fine, guys. It's fine. We're not worried about that. Now, he does have boosted damage, so we definitely do not want to take extra hits from the rockets or the machine guns because those are going to be pretty nasty to deal with. So we're going to lose some to the mines there, but I think that's fine. So we'll go ahead. We got Brick's ability loaded up like that. And next up, we want to throw critters out right before the smokes expire. And we'll go something like this. I missed that shock launcher, which could be a problem here, guys, but so that was ugly, but you see what I mean. Like, you get all Zookas up on the core and there's no shield. It's not a problem. Like, you're gonna blast through it. I mean, I didn't even shock the shock launchers there. So what you should do in that situation, wow, we got a lot of loot from that base. What you should do in that situation is shock the shock launchers, 2 shocks, throw out some critters. That's like 32 GB, and then a medkit. And usually you're gonna be okay for like 99% of bases that don't have a shield on them. So this is a tougher base, I think, depending on how much ice he has. But yeah, this is kind of the style of base that I typically see a lot up around 1050. It's usually 1 to 2 shields, and then either a hot pot or shock blasters. Now, obviously, the shock blasters are going to be the problem for Rifle Crowd Zooka Medic. So we'll see if we can take this guy down, and then maybe we'll get into a live operation attack, guys. So let's go ahead and see. So same thing. Always take out the rockets first. Don't need to be dealing with those. Obviously, I have a lot of GB. Most people probably don't have 6 GB statues, but I think it's a pretty good layout for. I think it's a really good layout, like one of the strongest layouts in terms of statues for no ice PvP pushing. I think 6 GB, 3 damage, and let's what should we work on here? Let's work on the shock launcher. That could be a problem because we want to take out stuff that we're not going to take out on the way there. Okay, so we'll leave that. Actually, no, we should probably take that out here. Okay, so 13. Yeah, we'll save the rest of the GB there. And then he doesn't have any mortars on the beach, which is going to be excellent for us because we're going to be able to block everything basically just with these critters. Then we're going to be able to get an ice shield going so we don't lose any troops. Just like that. And now I need GB to shock these 3 guys. And we can just work our way up the base. And then while we farm up some GB by taking out all these buildings, that's when I'm going to switch and then take out that shock launcher in the back. So we're going to keep these guys down. And we're going to keep the ice shield up. That's going to allow us to walk over all these mines. It's going to completely disable the sniper towers and everything else that we're kind of looking at here. So next up, I'm going to shock right back here. Hopefully catch that shock blaster and a couple of the mortars. Now we can work on that shock launcher in the very back, guys. And we're in pretty good shape here. We're in pretty good shape. We have Kavan right in the center, which is going to give us a really good value on our ice shield. He's going to catch most of the troops doing that. Next, we're going to shock these mortars. Mortars are going to be a problem. I missed 2 of them there, or I missed 1 of them there, but that should be fine. So we're able to just plow through the space. And you see, it was very important that I took out that shock launcher, because if that was hitting us right now, that would definitely be a big problem that we have to worry about, guys. So next up, let's dive into a live operation attack. We're going to be taking on Commodore, guys. So if you've been around this channel for a while, you probably know the Commodore is like the chicken base. It's the one I have the most experience with. Seems like whatever task force I'm in, whatever the size of it, it's always Commodore for the chicken. So I see people screw it up a lot, and it's actually very, very easy. So we're going to scout it out right here for a second. We're going to get brick loaded up with the Zookas. Oh, and the trader's here, I guess, by the way. So we'll open a free trader crate because I don't want to miss that. That's going to leave soon. I did go ahead and buy the 15 tickets. I'm not going to open them right now because, I don't know, I'd rather save up and do like a bigger, more exciting trader crate opening. So let's see what we got here. So we got Como. We got the chicken sign on it, guys. And okay, so this should be super easy. We only need 2 shocks once we get on the onto the core. The trick now is taking brick with this, and I see a lot of people screw this up. So let's just fully boost here, because we are not taking any chances. We'll go over the power powder in a second, I guess, because I've been able to maintain. I've actually been able to increase my power powder by quite a lot this week, while boosting very frequently. There was actually a couple times I was boosting, full boosting multiple times per day, and boosting just for map clears, which I didn't need to do, but it was because we didn't have enough gold. So let's go ahead, dive on into combo, guys, and see what we got in store for the chicken today. So first off, barrage right by. You want to put your barrage right about there, right about in the middle of the second boom cannon down, and that's going to give you a really good range for clearing all these mines. Next up, you want to throw an artillery right about here, and then that's going to clear out most of those guys. And then you want to throw, this depends on the layout, but then you want to throw critters out. Now, I don't have to worry about the delay. There's no rockets. There's no rockets on the core that are going to be in range. Like, yes, there's that one there, but I'm assuming that we're going to be fine to walk past that one. So this is kind of an uglier layout because we have this rocket here on the left. I didn't realize that until just now. It might fire a couple times, but it's not going to be a big deal. So we'll get the Zookas out like this, and then we'll get brick up, and we'll get a nice early smoke going like that, guys. And then we're going to go right about here. trying to get as much distance out of each smoke as we can is basically the idea. So we got up there with 3 smokes, that's good. So when you're using brick, you have to make sure you're not going too far ahead. So I'm actually going to stop. Normally I would flare. If I wasn't taking brick, normally I would just flare straight on up to the core. But since she walks so much faster than the Zookas, you have to let them catch up. And you can only do that when she's next to buildings. So we're going to let her stop there. Let the Zookas catch up a little bit. And then we're going to flare up here. And we got to get that smoke out nice and early. Alright, so we're looking good. We're looking good. We'll get another smoke out here. And then 1, 2 across. And you have to be quick with it. You have to be quick with it. So we'll get Brick's ability up there. She did pop that 1 mine for us. Hopefully the Zookas don't pop those. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that could cost us the whole raid, guys. That could cost us the whole raid. Thankfully, we have enough for 2 rounds of shocks. But let's just see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. So we're going to go shock again, and then shock again. And again, guys, are we going to be able to finish this? Come on now, come on. Oh, man, we're so close. We're so close. Just a couple more shots. Just a couple more shots. Get it, get it, get it. Boom, boom. Commo goes down. We're back, back, back. So that's how to take out Commo with a little mine explosion in there, guys. A very chicken-style way to get that done. Oh, my God, that was lucky. That's one of the luckiest op attacks I think we've ever had. So that's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like for that chicken solo, even with popping the vines on the core, guys. I hope you got a kick out of that. And, yeah, so let me know down below in the comments, guys, what your favorite troop combination is to use for unboosted map clearing and what your VP is. So just write down in the comments, like if you use Scorcher Tank at 700 or Warriors at 900 or All-zookas at 1500. Let me know that down below in the comments, guys. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Check it out.